Hey guys, so we had people asking us about the trash can barbecue. So I wasn't able to videotape the event when we made ours, so we are actually making a new one and thought that I would go ahead and show you what we have going on here. So this barrel, are these 55-gallon drum or something like that? Something like that. Anyway, it used to hold paint. And so first things first here. So let me let you look in there so you can see the paint all in there. So we've just set some scrap lumber that we've been collecting from projects that are old or we've taken down. And we're gonna burn off the paint. So that's the first step. Well, actually the first step is finding yourself a barrel. You don't want a barrel that has holes in it like you would if it was gonna be like your burn barrel for trash. So no holes in it. All right, so it takes a while. It's gotta have a metal lid.
Which are hard to find, so the paint barrels are the best.
Yeah, the paint barrels are the best because it'll come with the metal tops. Where's the lid at, honey? Over there? Here, I'll take you over there. All right, so basically you're just gonna get that fire going real good, stoke it real good because it's gonna have to burn it all off. It'll also burn the outside layer off. So yeah, so here's what it looks like. This is the one that we ended up getting. It's in excellent condition. The people that let us get them, we're going to have to come down and pick them up and haul them all the way back up a couple states away. So they're like, yeah, have at it. You can have a couple of them. So anyway, these are the two that we've already done. This one has my logo on it. And we went and grabbed a couple more so that we could actually share this video with you guys. So yeah. About how much wood does it take to do it, honey?
Get it burning really, really hot. And then I usually watch. You'll see the outside paint burn off when it's burned almost all the way off.
So when the paint on the outside of the barrel, you want to get it hot enough to where the paint on the outside of the barrel actually burns off. So obviously that's going to have to get pretty doggone hot. The first time we did our trash can barbecue, my husband did it with the lid on and it kind of warped the top.
I didn't do it with the lid on.
Oh, you didn't do it with it on? What did you do?
I tried doing it
Oh, that's right. He tried doing it in our fire
I'm
pit.
gonna take our big weed burner and try to burn the paint off this.
Okay, so yeah, he tried to burn it in the fire pit and it kind of ended up warping it. I thought you said you did it on top. So he's just gonna try to use our weed burner, our propane weed burner, to burn off the paint on the lid this go round. So we'll see if that does the trick. So yeah, you're gonna want to heat this up really good. You can see where we burned the last two barrels.
Like tomorrow I'll have to wire brush it all and get some paint on it so it doesn't rust.
Yeah, so he will wire brush it all after it's cooled down. And we use a, what is it, like withstands like 500 degrees or something like that paint? Is it like an automotive?
For barbecue.
It's for barbecue. So if we got the black paint for barbecue, so it's okay and it will withstand some. Here you go. So now you can see the outside of the barrel burning the paint off right here, where the flames are touching on the inside of the barrel. You can use the high heat engine paint too, he said. What?
It's usually more expensive.
It's usually more expensive than the barbecue paint, but you know, that's up to you, and I'm sure that you can get a lot more colors if you choose the automotive one. So yeah, this is the first part of the process. How long do you think do you recall like how long it took to actually do it all? Was it like 45 minutes or an hour or?
I don't know, it was a couple hours.
Couple hours, he says, from starting it to it burning everything off. Obviously, you're going to want to do this a safe distance away from any structures that can burn, and not on a windy day.
Said the wind.
Uh-oh, I said the W word. We don't do that around here, and I just ruined it. Most likely it'll come up now. It'll be nice not to have that pile anymore. I was always afraid of scorpions and snakes coming out of it.
Now they'll just go in the house. I'll let that burn down and then add some more.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna come back when it starts burning it down quite a bit more. It does take quite a while, huh? This is about 45 minutes in, maybe, or something.
Colder
Oh, yeah, that's true.
than when it was when I did the other barrels.
Don't catch yourself on fire, honey.
I'll let that burn down and see how it. I'm gonna have to build it back up.
Oh, feels good.
Don't smell it. The paint.
No, I mean, it just, when I walked by it, the heat felt good.
That's pure metal.
Did the girls, oh. I asked if the girls had gone to bed, but nope. They're still out munching.
Almost got a third of it all the way down.
Yeah.
Starting to get down. It should burn with the coals going down. But if it cools off too quick, it doesn't get this, I'll have to build it back up. Oh my back.
Alright, so like I said, he's using the weed torch, propane torch, to finish off the paint. Got the lid down there that he's done some on.
Gloss one. Probably have to go get more paint.
Is that our only can?
No, I got 3 cans, but I think last time it took me 4 cans.
Ooh, that's strong. So we've got the barrel painted. And now we have this welded steel tubing. It is 3/4 inch.
3 of them.
And there's 3 of them at 3 foot. But we're going to cut them into what?
32 inches, so they'll fit inside the barrel.
30 what?
32.
32 inches, so they'll fit inside of the barrel when it's not in use. So we're doing it with a Sawzall. Yeah, we don't have it mounted. You want me to hold it? Okay, so now we're going to paint the tubing. All right, so now we have, these are welded steel, round 1/8 of an inch, and they're 3 foot. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. We'll be making 12 of the hangers next.
The max you'll be able to put in is probably 11
so
at a time, but
so max you so the whole purpose of us making these is so that we can barbecue tri-tip or brisket a whole bunch at a time. So we can fit 11 to 12. 11 more comfortably than 12.
I'm not sure a brisket would work. I think a brisket might shred apart and fall down in.
Oh, really?
I don't know. It depends on how you hook it.
All right. Well, so
we're not brisket people.
We're not brisket people. We're tri-tip. They don't do brisket cuts out here.
Turkeys,
So
you can do
turkeys and chickens and yeah. Anyway.
Let's see. Or 12 inches.
12 inches each one.
I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm gonna make this part first.
Let me see it.
That hooks over that. So the first bend I do at 2.5. And there's probably better tools for this. But this is how I do it. Gotta remember how to do it now. So I don't, okay. You want this to be about 1 inch, so it'll hang over that 3/4 inch tubing.
Okay.
So I go. So I went 2.5 here. I want 1 inch. So 1 inch for 2.5 is what? Hello.
1.5.
Right. So, see. You can just.
Yeah. Wouldn't you just measure it 1 inch? I see it.
Okay, I'll go ahead. I usually do this one and then the bottom one, but I'll go ahead and do the whole thing so you don't have to.
Okay, good.
So when I do the hook, always do it pointing opposite of that so it hangs, the meat doesn't hang into each other.
Right, okay.
And I believe...
Oh, sorry.
I believe I did it too. Yeah, a little over 2 inches. It really doesn't matter. These hooks are kind of long. The hooks are kind of long hanging wise, so you have to go down onto the meat quite a way so you don't burn the meat. You can make bigger hooks. So if I go 2 1/4, and you want to go opposite, so I'm going to turn this one this way. Give it a little, whoops. And then after you get the hook made, like I said, there's probably better tool to use, but I clip just the tip of it to give it a little sharp edge to it, so it'll go through into the meat pretty easily. And then you got a hook that's sharp.
Okay, so, honey, tell them what you put in the bottom to the wood. Where do you get the thing?
Mesquite lump.
So it's mesquite lump, and you can get it in a big bag. Where?
We get it at Smart and Final. But,
we can get it at Smart and Final, but you can get it at, I don't know. But they come in bags. How big are the bags?
40 pound, I think.
Like a 40-pound bag of lump mesquite. You can use whatever kind of hardwood you want. And so this is how we do it.
You don't want a hardwood, it'll take...
Sorry, not a hardwood.
It'll take too long to burn down to coals unless you have a couple days.
Okay. So, anyway.
You need to start out with a big charcoal. Lump charcoal.
Lump charcoal, basically, you're going to put in the bottom of here. You're going to get it going really good. Yeah? Get it going real good.
Let it burn down to
Let
coals.
it burn down to coals. And then you're going to hook your tri-tips onto these hooks. Or chicken, or if you just are doing a turkey. And 3, 6, 9, 10. So there's 10 hooks on here currently. But anyway, and then you just put the lid on top after it gets going. And you'll see it's got the airflow. You can put a couple stones up on top of here to keep the lid nice and firmly on there while it's cooking. And then literally in like how long? Like 45 minutes?
About 45 minutes.
About 45 minutes, and on the tri-tip you'll be done.
The meat, just to make sure you don't...
Yeah, you definitely want to probe your meat and make sure that it is the proper temperature. Where would you hook the chicken from?
I would stick it down through the neck.
Through the neck? All right. Well, anyway, there you go. That is how we do our trash can barbecue. So we used this for, not this one, our other one. We used it for our daughter and son-in-law's baby shower. And we did, how many did we ended up with?
15.
Like, we did 15 tri-tip at once. Big tri-tips at once. But we did a cup. Was it 1 barrel or 2?
2 barrels.
We did 2 barrels. And so, yeah. So that's how it's done. Right, we've been waiting for some good weather so that we could finally show you guys the process of cooking using the trash can barbecue, so that we can finish this and you can. So it's a 40-pound bag of lump mesquite, purposely for barbecuing. Okay. So you got the whole bag, the whole 40-pound bag. So here's what lump mesquite looks like. Now put your lighter fluid on. So, honey, I forget how many tri-tip can we do at once on this? The video we did was a while back.
You can do 3, 6. You can do up to 10, but 9 fits better, depending on the size of the
Well,
meat.
didn't we say that?
Depending on the size of the meat.
I thought at one point we said up to possibly 12, depending on the size, right?
That's what I just said.
No, you just said 10.
Well, 12 is a little too much, because you can't put 4 on the sides.
Okay. So anyway, we have 5 tri-tip in the freezer, but we only pulled out 3. And we will go ahead and cook those up on the trash can barbecue for you, so you can see the whole process. We've been waiting since December to finish off this video for you, but life's been a little bit busy and cold, and we don't like to say the W word around here, so we just say the W, which has kind of prevented us from finishing this video. But now we're gonna let this. How long do you let it set for, honey? So you want the coals to burn down a bit till it's mostly coals. Yeah, so being as cold as it is here, it'll take some time. For the most part, the snow is melted, but as you can see over there in the corner, we still have some snow on the ground in the north areas that don't get much sun. All right, so loving that logo on the side. All right, so once it is down to coals, we will show you the process of putting the bars across and hooking the tri-tip, hanging the tri-tip, and covering it. So stay tuned. We'll be back. All right, so my husband has already done 2 of them with the hooks, and he's got them seasoned. So now we're gonna hook the last one.
Kind of low, so they don't hang too close to the fire. The hooks go in the small end.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I rub them with olive oil and then put the rub on.
And you can use whatever kind of rub that you like on your meat. This is one.
Or marinate them.
Or marinate them ahead of time and then hook them. We did not want to do the marinade this time, so this is how these 3s are gonna go. And then we will be back when we put them onto the bars. It's good to have the meat at room temperature.
Because
So
it's a muscle, and if it goes on cold, it's gonna get tight and be tough.
Okay, so we've got coals, good coals. We will be putting on the meat now.
I'll put one on each one, not all in the middle, just because it really doesn't matter. Because of the heat, it will be the same through the whole barrel. I'll put the biggest one in the middle just in case. Don't want the meat to touch each other. This little guy, go over here somewhere. Alright, and it is, let's say 1 o'clock by the time the lid gets on it, so we'll check it in, I'm going to check it in 30 minutes.
Okay.
Because I don't want to get it overdone, but usually it's 40 to 45 minutes. And I will take it off at 120 degrees.
How come 120?
Because the tri-tip, when you take it off, it'll set and it'll continue to cook. And you don't want to cook too much.
Okay.
That's it.
Were you gonna put the bricks on top of the lid or no?
Oh, someday.
Someday?
Someday.
Oh, you just forgot.
Yeah.
Got you. Yeah. That way the W doesn't take it off. All right. So I'm sorry. Can you repeat how long it's gonna take to cook them? You'll check it in how many? 20 minutes?
I'm going to check it in 30 minutes.
In 30 minutes with your thermometer? Meat thermometer?
Yeah.
Okay. Take it off at 120 degrees.
But normally it's 40 to 45 minutes during the summer when we're doing it. So it could take longer today because it's cold.
Okay, so he says normally it would take about 45 minutes in the summertime, when it's full, with like lots more meat in there. But because it's still winter and we haven't hit spring and we still got cold temperatures, it may take a little bit longer, so we shall see. You just want to check for an internal temperature of 120 and then pull it off, and it'll continue to cook itself. And we usually cover it in our tin pan that is right here that we took it out of. And here's his meat thermometer ready to go, and there you have it. This is the way that, the reason that we haven't been able to finish this video is because we were doing one for our daughter and son-in-law for Christmas, and with their brand on it, and so we couldn't really post about it yet. And we actually took 2 of our barrels. We only ended up using 1, right? No. I mean, when we did the tri-tip up at Callie's baby shower. Oh, we used 2? Oh, shoot. Okay, so we had 15 tri-tips at the baby shower that we did. And so, yeah, we split them between 2 barrels. So you can cook quite a few tri-tips at once on this small little trash can, which is amazing. All right, so we will come back when we check the temperature. Oh goodness, look at that. How long's it been, honey?
30 minutes.
30 minutes. Oh gosh, that looks so good. Can we have dinner early?
My other glove.
Hang on. Okay, it looks like they're already done.
This one may not be. 127.
Okay.
And they'll continue to cook. So
Okay.
that was quick.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's that thin. That smaller one.
Small one's done. More done.
Yeah.
Nice.
Chop up or something.
That's fine. It'll be good. Yummy. So that was 30 minutes.
Yeah, that was
Wow.
quicker than normal.
Yeah, for sure.
And I may have
But
hung
again-
them a little bit lower. So.
Well, but also, there's only 3 in there versus 10 or 12.
Yeah. So that was kind of a waste of charcoal to just do.
Well,
The only good thing
but go ahead.
about this is you can cook a lot of meat really kind of quickly.
Yeah,
And it gets that good smoked flavor.
right.
See it burnt on the end there.
Burnt ends.
That could be the seasoning. This one's going to be the most well done.
All right.
I'm going to just cover these.
All right, guys.
And then I'll cover this.
Until it all burns
Take
out.
this out. No.
Yeah.
And it'll smother it in those coals I can reuse.
Oh, perfect.
Whatever's left, you know.
Right, perfect. So then you just, it'll smother it, it'll put it out, and then you don't have to buy another bag and you can use it again?
I have to buy another bag, but I won't have to use the whole bag.
Oh, got you. You could just add to the top of it and not put the whole bag in. Nice.
If this seals up.
Perfect. All right.
Hopefully it cools down before it rains, so I can put it away. Meat.
All right. There you have it. Cruising the Sierra Farm turns a paint trash can into a barbecue. Yes, it does.